Yo, what's good, y'all? It's another episode of Just Hip Hop. You know what it is, C.
Buddha.
December.
And we got a lot of good shit to talk about today, man. What's first?
We have a lot. I don't know if we can get out the way. We can talk about the Grammys. It's like the most.
Man,
easy.
look. All you people out there hating on the Grammys that ain't even watch it.
Was it a cool? Like,
That
was it
shit was
anything
fire.
that was like?
That shit was fire.
It wasn't no Macklemore, Kendrick Lamar type of Grammys. It wasn't that like no getting snubbed. You didn't think nobody got snubbed or anything?
SZA did.
SZA, yeah, she
SZA,
like
SZA
got
won
snubbed.
Best New Artist.
Best New over Alicia Carr.
Alicia Carr is not a new artist,
She
so
not?
she shouldn't even been in the like her debut album was in 2005. She missed the window.
Oh, I thought she was
I mean,
new.
2015.
Oh, I'm about to say 05.
Her debut album was in 2015.
She ain't sponsoring
missed
this
the window.
podcast.
Like, she's not a new artist anymore.
Oh, she not. I guess because of the Logic feature probably that she had.
That's lame.
Yeah.
That probably like boosted her shit. So
That's lame.
Yeah.
She's not a new artist.
she not.
Like, that's a lot. Like, she's
Yeah.
had her studio album came out, her first one, in 2015.
Uh-huh.
She's not a new artist anymore.
So she didn't get snubbed. Jay-Z, did he get snubbed?
No.
No.
444 shouldn't have won. What was it?
He
Album
was
of the
in
year?
all the categories with Kendrick, nigga.
Yeah. What
Was
about
that
the Bruno
album
Mars
better
one?
than-
The Bruno Mars one, I think.
Nah. I mean,
Kendrick
that's
was in
not-
that category too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Bruno Mars rightfully won everything he was supposed to win.
Hey man, that album was fire.
Yeah. I didn't really listen to it.
It is what it is. Like that shit. They was playing every song on that shit on the radio.
That's a
On
fact.
all radios, not just on pop radio. They was playing that shit on
Like,
everything.
yeah. No single he dropped was like got played any more than the other one. Like
Yeah.
every single he dropped was
Yeah, every time it came out, like
Every-
it
was
had
like-
its own like run, like
Yeah.
every
song
time
that
he
came
dropped
out.
a song, it was the most important song out.
And
Period.
Z100, Hot 97, Power 105. I went home. I was in the South, and they was playing it on 102 Jams. Like, dog. Like,
he had
that
songs
song.
that like transcended like every like
Yo,
kind of genre.
Bruno Mars, and I've been saying this for a minute, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Bruno Mars is our generation's Michael Jackson. Simple as that.
Minus the coke.
We don't know what Mike was doing, so Mike had to be doing something. Keep switching his nose up. We don't know what Mike was doing.
But overall, the Grammys is cool. What's your thoughts on it?
His estate won't be sponsoring this
Look.
podcast.
Look, I think that they did a really good job of being culturally aware. And they did aside from the fact that they snubbed SZA. Aside from that, they did a really good job of being culturally aware, and they did a really good job of having variety in not only the categories but in like the actual performances. You know what I'm saying? They had Kesha, and she was up there, and she had her record was about sexual assault. You know, it was, about
I didn't know that.
women standing up against their attackers. You know, it's about women being strong, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they had U2, and U2 is they out. They like, they like the top group
legends.
Like, they the top group still in the world. You know what I'm saying? And their performance was a song about standing up against the oppressors and standing up against oppressive government.
Man.
And the man. Like, they had Kendrick open the show.
Yeah.
And you know what his
Black
message
power.
is. And it was black, bro. It was
I
black
I've
as
seen it.
hell. I mean, it was just a really like, this the first time I watched the Grammys and felt like they represent. They had an opera singer. They had people from Broadway perform. Like, they had people perform Broadway style pieces at the Grammys. Like, this was the most diverse award show I probably ever seen, bro. Completely honest. And so, like, for when the people say like, oh, the Grammys was trash, it was boring, like, it was boring because Beyonce wasn't there? Like, because that's usually when people in black community say some shit was boring, is usually because Beyonce wasn't there. Like that's just real. Like
Nah, she was though. She just didn't.
she was
perform.
there. She ain't. But like I'm saying, like they saying it was boring because Beyonce didn't perform. Is what I mean. And like, or whatever. Like they wanted. I don't know. I don't know who they wanted to perform, but like they had everybody. They had YouTube. They had Kesha. They had Kendrick. They had Bruno Mars. They had the top of every genre. They had SZA, who's at the top of R&B. Like they had the top of every genre. They had Logic, and like you know his song like
The 1-800.
The 1-800 joint is that's low key, bro. That's top 5 songs of the year.
Yeah. Wow.
Of the year, definitely. Just off the message alone and like how it's helped so many people. Like, and it's something I've been talking about all for the last year. Is like, you know, how important mental health should be. Like the issue of mental health should become in our community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was dope, man. I mean, I can ramble on about it forever, but it was really good. I think had SZA won that award, I really wouldn't have any complaints about it.
What, the R&B one?
Yeah, best new artist.
Best new artist.
Had she won best new artist, I wouldn't like.
It'd have
been perfect. Yeah.
Your thoughts on it, Buddha?
I mean, I didn't watch it, but from what I saw from the performances, and I did check to see who won, like, I almost gotta agree. Like, it was a lot of good performances. It was diverse, and the people who won, like I said, they really should have won. Like Bruno Mars, like winning everything that he won, he deserved it. Word. I give Kendrick the slight edge in rap categories over Jay-Z. And to be honest, all the rest of the categories I don't care about. So it is what it is on that. But I just hope that this can continue. I hope it's not a one-time thing. Like, I hope that, you know, the people who felt that the Grammys was good do voice their opinion on it so that they can keep it this way. And the people who didn't enjoy it, I don't know. Hopefully Beyonce does perform next year. Maybe you'll like it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, people are going to, you know, there's always going to be negative comments about anything. So just it is what it is. But if this is a sign of what the Grammys can become, it will be an accurate representation, like, of music these days. Like, the right people won, except, you know, SZA should have won. She should have won Best New Artist. I thought that was clear as day. Like, out of all her nominations, I didn't think she would win any of them but that one. So,
and peep this. Rap and hip hop, or rap, hip hop, R&B is at the top of music consumption, right? And they had more performances from our culture than any. They had more rap, hip hop, R&B performances than any. Cardi B,
yeah,
Bruno Mars, Kendrick, SZA, Bryson Tiller and Rihanna, like Gambino. They had more people from our culture than any other genre at the Grammys. So that's what I mean by, like, they starting to understand it.
Hey.
Especially since we at the top of consumption. Our culture is at the top of consumption. Our genre is at the top of consumption.
Take us away, then your show ain't gonna be
right.
Gonna be 2 minutes.
That's what everybody want to see.
Yeah.
Like, you take us away, motherfucker. Bruno Mars. Yeah, that's it. You too. That's it, bro. That's the only niggas y'all listen to. That everybody else. I mean, Ed Sheeran. You know what? I think if Ed Sheeran,
he iffy though.
Yeah,
he be dipping and dabbing in and out.
I think he should have been nominated for something. You feel me?
He wasn't?
No. And I don't know why not, because I'm pretty sure his album came out at the cut. Now, I might be wrong. It might not have. But I thought his album came out at the cut date. So if it came out at the cut date, he should have been nominated. But I mean, we don't know. Like, he might have came out after the cut date and not got nominated. I don't remember him being nominated for anything. I think he might have had one. I think that was it. Like, that's who I was surprised. I was surprised Ed Sheeran wasn't nominated for anything. I wasn't surprised about J. Cole because I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
That just wasn't the album.
It wasn't the album for people. Like, it was a dope album, bro, but
Migos didn't get anything. Surprised about that?
Huh?
No.
Migos not getting anything.
Nah, I ain't surprised about that.
You know what I was surprised about? I was surprised that Crew was nominated for, what was that? Song of the I was surprised. I was really surprised. Like, granted, like when the song came out, it was fire,
Yeah,
and I know like
And
to like
was in rap song collaboration too. I think that was
yeah,
in
like
rap song
for
collaboration
like
too.
they did a lot for the DMV
That shit
movement.
was fire.
Now, granted, I'm from Baltimore and I'm not a part of the DMV movement. Just got to make that clear. Like for
DMV,
what it
bro.
did for that area, just them being able to see, you know, them at the Grammys and be nominated. I think that shed a lot of light on that movement. But it was a really good song, and I was surprised that it made it to the Grammys.
Yeah, Gold Link was in there fresh as hell too. So was Tyler.
Was he?
Tyler was
Tyler was fresh.
That nigga was so
Gold
fresh.
Link was in there looking like a DMV
That
nigga.
nigga had the Dennis Rodman hair going. That nigga was fresh as fuck.
Tyler was clean.
Yeah, no, the scarf is what set it off for me.
Yo, the Louis Vuitton. Yo,
Yeah, he
The scarf and the hat,
did
like
that shit, bro.
body that.
He did.
yeah,
that
no,
shit.
Tyler knew what he was doing with that one.
He did that. He did.
I don't know. Gold Link was in there. I don't, bro. He was dressed
fresh,
like a
bro.
DMV nigga.
He's fresh.
He was dressed like a DMV nigga, bro.
Somebody
I
who
don't
wasn't
know.
at the Grammys.
Nah, Shy Glizzy was fresh.
Shy Glizzy.
He was fresh too.
You can tell he a hood nigga. Like
He was fresh too. Who
What?
was at the Grammy?
This nigga, Drake. Drake wasn't at the Grammys at all. He wasn't announced. I don't think he won any awards, but he doesn't do award shows.
He-
even
I
but he
it
said he
himself.
wasn't submitting.
I think he.
Yeah, he said it.
won one award. No, he didn't.
No.
no, because he ain't submitting.
He didn't submit
said
anything.
He doesn't submit. He
Yeah.
don't fuck with award shows because I don't know. But he's out here cleaning up on the breaking records. I think he broke the record for most streams in one day.
Yeah, he did with
And
God's
you
plan.
know, he had the other record where he was like most songs on a Billboard 100 chart for like the longest, I think. And then I think he just missed it. I forgot which. I think it ended last year, I think, or one of the years before. But do these records mean anything? Like when
No.
you break records, like being on a charts for like the
No.
longest or having the most streams in one day,
No,
it don't mean nothing to his career, like legacy, or anybody. If anybody did it, it wouldn't mean anything.
No.
Having a record.
No, not really.
because consumption. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, because like, granted, like that's the way people consume music these days. So that does mean that, hey, you know, your songs, you know, are still remaining relevant. So you would think that would really be an accomplishment. But I think when we look back at the end of the day on people's resumes, I'm not gonna be like, well, remember there was that time where this song was streaming for this goddamn long. Like, I don't think anybody really cares because like we saw how fast Bodak Yellow took off and like how much that was streaming, and people were already ready to say, oh, she the queen of rap. And it's like, as much as I feel like Nicki Minaj is on a decline, you can't discredit what she's done for the amount of years that she's done because Cardi B is successful all of a sudden. So like, basically it's just like, you know, those records, like they don't hold as much weight as actually selling records, is actually being able to fill a venue and being notarized, like not just amongst your community and in our culture, but other cultures. Like, I think a lot of that stuff still means a lot more. So I mean, it's cute, but
Yeah,
doesn't mean too much to me.
It don't mean. I'm gonna tell you why I don't really. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I don't think it mean that much. Back in the day, right, when you set records, it's because you had reached a certain amount of people, and they had to cop your album, cop your single, cop your 12-inch or whatever niggas was selling, your tape, whatever,
Vinyl
right?
and shit.
Yeah, right. And that meant that you had reached people, right? Nowadays, because all you got to do is hit Spotify and hit play, not only is the people that you reaching listening, but the people that want to call it trash or want to call it whack, they count as consumption too. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it don't necessarily mean that you reaching a lot of people or that you got a lot of fans or that a lot of people like actually buying into what you selling. It means that a lot of people just want to hear it just for the simple fact that you popular, right? I don't think that says anything about who you are as an artist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think back in the day,
You couldn't do that shit.
Back
You
in the
had to buy
day,
album.
back in the day,
go.
if
Show your
somebody was
support.
like, "Oh yeah, nah, this shit trash," I damn sure wasn't gonna go spend my money to find
Hell
out.
no. I'd have just been like, oh, it's trash?
Yeah.
Now a nigga be like, "Oh, send it to me." Send them the link, or I'm gonna check it out right now. Log in the Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, etc.
For free.
Like
For free.
for free. And then be like, "Hey, this shit trash," and post it on social media, and other people can click it too.
Just to
So-
say it's trash.
Yeah, just to say it's trash.
And it was hard, by the way, both of them. But
So-
like, I don't think that means anything. I just don't, bro. Like,
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares
he probably
neither.
doesn't
He know it don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Like he can say all that shit about Billboard, this, that, and the third, but like, if he really thought it meant something, he'd have kept making 13 track albums.
That's true.
That's a fact.
That's just real.
Yeah, but you know people gonna use in an argument like when you try to like, oh, it's Drake the best, and they like, well, he did have that, you know, he streamed.
Yeah, but it's like,
and
and that shit don't count. I mean, and then when you think about it, like these numbers are so easy, like
I'ma
to
tell you-
manufacture these days now.
I'm
Like,
gonna tell you how I know it don't mean shit. Who had the record before him?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
like, yeah,
That's how I know it don't mean
I don't
shit.
know who had the streaming
That's how I
record
know it
before though.
don't mean shit.
yeah, it does not
Who had it
mean
before?
anything.
That's a fact.
Like, I didn't even know they was tracking it. Like, I didn't.
Some unknown ESPN like straight doing.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
shit.
Like who
Some in office guy was like, wait. He got something. Like,
had that shit before him? We don't know.
That's a fact. They just randomly came out and was like he broke the record.
because
for
it doesn't
streaming.
Who
matter.
had the
Yeah,
record
streaming.
before, nigga?
I don't know.
They
I have
might
no
have
clue.
said it,
They
but
might have
we
said it.
don't
It might have been
care.
Cardi
Remember
or
that
some
shit?
shit. It probably
We
been
don't
Cardi.
care.
I think it
don't
was
know who
Cardi
it
for
was.
like Bodak Yellow, one of them shits.
I don't know who it was. I don't care.
I don't know who it was before Cardi either. They just randomly making shit up.
This ain't some shit we keeping up with, nigga. Like,
Exactly.
we just not, bro. Like, that it don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean anything.
So another thing that people might think don't mean nothing is the XXL freshman list.
It don't.
That shit means nothing.
But they have predictions. I'm gonna read some of the names that they had on it. But I'll find this picture real quick.
I know.
Oh,
So-
God.
I know
This
young boy.
is- They had this is like it's not official, but they said a pre-list. I don't know if this list is official, but it said
I don't
Rich the
think it
Kid,
is.
Bad Baby. Do you know who Bad Baby is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jaden Smith, Jay Critch, Ski Master Slump God, Smoke Perp, Little Pump, Famous Dex, Roy Woods, Cardi B, YBN the Mayor, NBA Youngboy, 6ix9ine, and Trippie Redd.
All right.
Does that sound like kind of
That
accurate?
sounds.
It sounds accurate.
accurate.
It just.
But it also sounds
I
like
never
half
heard
these
Jay
people
Critch.
not gonna be.
Never heard Jay
I
Critch?
never heard Jay Critch.
Well, he signed to Rich the Kid.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Half them niggas is ain't
Yeah.
they?
He came out with a song, Do It Again. He's like from Bronx, I believe.
Okay.
New York. And he had a song, and Rich the Kid did a remix to it, and he ended up signing to Rich the Kid.
Okay.
And that's how he.
And then of
kinda
course
blew
I
up.
know Rich the Kid. He got the record with Kendrick.
Yeah, the new Frieza. Ski Mat. I'm gonna just. All right, Rich
I
the
know-
Kid.
I heard Ski
You agree
Mask
with
on
Rich
the
the Kid?
designer song,
I
He's
don't
gonna
know
go down
more
the
than
list.
one Rich the Kid song.
but I feel like Rich the Kid been on for a minute. So
That's what I'm
He
saying.
has
Like,
it
is
out
he
for
a
it.
freshman nigga?
Nah,
Like,
nah, he not
the
even-
nigga got
he came
niggas
out like-
signed to him.
When
Like,
Little Yachty came out.
yeah,
that's when he came
He
out.
should have been on that cover.
I guess he
Yeah,
didn't
He
have
should
the
like-
have been on the cover the following year. He should have been on that cover.
Yeah, I guess he didn't have
Yeah.
the clout yet. So,
I mean,
but he came out when Little Yachty came out, basically around that time.
I don't want to hear
And the
that.
whole Ugly God. Bad Baby. That's the.
I heard
you know,
she had like some Billboard records.
I
but,
mean,
what
the
that
sad
mean?
part is from what I've heard, she's a better rapper than half this list. If
her
you're keeping
songs-
it
I would say
honest,
some of her songs they do kind of not. I don't know. They kind of
I'm
nice.
good.
She
I'm
going in.
good on
I think
Bad
she
Baby,
signed
dog.
a-
I'm
I don't
straight.
know.
Yeah,
She
like, I
signed to
just-
Atlantic.
She signed Atlantic.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
all
I
right.
knew that. You didn't even have to look that up. I know.
Atlantic just be throwing money,
Yeah.
throwing money or not spending it on the producers. Like,
Insert trash artist name here. Yeah, she signed to Atlantic. Definitely.
yeah.
They have Jaden Smith. Yeah, I agree with that.
I didn't listen to the. What he had an EP?
Nah, he had a Sire as a whole album.
It was an album.
Yeah, it was like.
I didn't listen to. I didn't listen to it, but I,
heard it
don't
was-
know.
I heard it was
cool.
alright.
I
Yeah.
fucked with it.
I heard it was
I
alright.
listened to it. So that's like okay. Jay Critch, but I don't think y'all listen to Jay.
Well, I don't know enough about him. I just
in
know he
New
signed
York
to
and I ain't
Rich.
never heard of this.
Yeah,
Ski Master Slump God.
I heard him
never
on a
heard-
designer song, and
never
I
heard
just
one Ski Mask
it's just
song
not
that
for
song.
me.
He said not for
I
me.
never heard one song.
Smoke perp.
Nope.
I don't think he should be a freshman. He been around.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't he been around?
No, was that
no,
Space
that's
Ghost?
Space Ghost Perk.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's Space Ghost Perk. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we don't know him. So next,
Little Pump. I think that
He should be on the
that's
list.
it, right?
He
He
should.
should be on the list. Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's the first person you name. I'm like, yeah, he should be on the list. He not gonna be around next year, but yeah, he should be on the list.
I don't know. Ain't it rumor he signed with We the Best or some shit like that?
I think supposedly he was like talking with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if he signed him.
I don't think he signed. I
don't
he
know.
had conversations
So-
with him.
Khaled will keep him around for at least another year.
Yeah, I
he'll
mean,
milk the
Khaled
shit out of
couldn't-
that nigga.
Yeah, because Khaled couldn't keep Ace Hood around, and he was one
I
of the
mean,
hottest rappers.
but
out.
that's 'cause
Once that
everybody-
nigga Rolly fell. It was a rap for him.
Yeah. Cause like that's when everybody stopped using his flow and everything.
Yeah,
He's
that
like, we
nigga
don't need
Rolly
his flow.
fell.
Like,
That nigga Rolly fell. Niggas gave up on him.
you know what's been when your Rolly fall in front of Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Like, if you embarrassed in front of Bow Wow, in front of Shad Moss, like,
That nigga Rolly fell, and then he was
said,
trying to have
what
excuses
happened?
for it.
He said that shit. He just put it on the side in his pocket.
He's like, oh, you know, I just got it done.
I hope he
just
got the
it.
receipt.
And nigga, you better take that Geneva watch back to the middle of the mall. Go ahead, bro.
Famous Dex.
No.
Nah, I
He
think
not
I
gonna be
just
on
feel
the
like
list.
his window is
Shit, he made
closed.
it last year. But then they
Yeah, but
they
he
hit
not
him
gonna
with
be
the
on the
whole,
list.
you know, the whole.
He not gonna be on the list this
shit.
year either. Like, and he got a song that's pumping right now. I don't know. the
Yeah, I
name
think
of
it's
it.
with ASAP.
Yeah, I heard it on.
ASAP.
I heard it on the radio today when I was at Chick-fil-A. I don't think.
But he not gonna make it.
Nah, he not going on the list. They not gonna put him on the list. It's a dub for that.
Roy Woods, he dropped a album. I think last.
I mean,
year,
he been
like
writing.
last
He
year.
been writing for Drake for the longest. So
I guess he
why
been
not?
hot. We
Yeah,
just
he
ain't
dropped the
know.
album Say Less last year. I
Yeah, I
listened
mean,
to it.
if he can write all them songs for Drake, why not?
He said, "Why not?"
What up?
Cardi B, I think that's a
I
given.
don't think Cardi B.
Gonna make it.
I don't think
she cared to be on the list.
I think she's gonna turn it down.
Yeah, I think she's too big.
She'll turn it down.
She too big
I
for
think
the
she's gonna
shit.
turn it down.
Yeah, it would kind of be like a backtrack if she
I
did
think she
take it,
gonna- I
right?
think she
Yeah.
gonna turn it. The thing about the freshman list is the freshman list is a stamp in time. Like it's like if we got hot right now,
We would do. It.
we would want to be on it because it's a stamp in time. But because media has started to be fickle with Cardi B a little bit, I don't know if she gonna take it.
Yeah,
I think she might turn that one down.
might be bigger than it.
I don't think she's big. I don't think she's bigger than it.
I mean, when she
Because-
all on Jimmy Fallon and at the Grammys and all this other shit.
Might be bigger than
but-
that.
Like, this double XO shit mean less and less every year.
But I think Young and May turned it down, so I think she's gonna turn it down too. Straight like that. And Young and May should have took it. Obviously, Young and May should have took it.
She probably should.
'Cause we talking more about her losing weight than her actual music. So
But that's because she ain't putting on no actual music.
Yeah.
no, she
mean,
put
when
all them freestyles out.
Yeah, no, I mean, they got a response.
That's
I mean, like,
freestyle.
from,
She gotta
yeah.
got a project to like last. Like freestyles come and go.
Yeah, that's the
Put
only
a
thing holding
project
her.
out and put out a bunch of songs that niggas already heard.
She tried to finesse it.
Yeah.
She
So,
didn't
I mean,
do
I
it.
don't know what's going on as far as her music, but I don't think she, I mean, like I said, this shit means less and less every year. I'm not going to sit here and say she should have took it because I don't know what it would have done for her.
No, I feel like
Especially
should've
considering
took it.
the ciphers be trash and they really have no impact on people's careers.
They don't even put no good beats on the cipher no more, nigga.
Exactly.
I
Like,
don't know where they be getting
I
these
was-
beats from.
so I was playing 2K with one of Jamie's homeboys yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, he's like, you watch like double XL freestyles?" He's like, "Cause I use those like when I'm trying to find a new artist." I said, "Why would you do that?" I said, "Because these shits be trash, and 9 times out of 10 when you hear it, like." It's not an actual representation of who they are as an artist
Hell
because they
no.
don't be caring about the shit.
Hell no.
We was discussing which cipher was worse, like the Ugly God and them cipher.
whoever one
versus
made
Kodak and
NCYO
them.
was in. That
Yeah,
shit was
that one. Yeah, it
garbage.
was definitely hands down the worst.
Yeah, that
when
was
you look at Kodak and them, the best verse in there was Denzel Curry. He's actually the least popular one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Kodak's was trash. 21 at one point he said like, he didn't even say words. And him and Kodak are hands down the best artists that was
ended up turning
in that
out.
cipher to me. I mean, and Uzi. So, but it's like, don't nobody care.
No.
The freestyles mean nothing. Like the placement of that shit means nothing.
How about why
Look,
me and the mayor though?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna say.
I don't
it
even know who
mean-
that is.
I ain't gonna say it mean nothing.
That's the first name. I don't know who they are.
I ain't gonna say it mean nothing. I think it's a stamp in time. But at the same time, it's like this. I think if people expect it to be a catapult for their career, they're highly mistaken. If they expect it to be, it's a good look. How about that? It's a good look, but I don't think it means nothing. I also don't think it means what it meant when J. Cole and Wale and niggas like that was on there. I don't think it means like that anymore. But I do think it means enough to want to be on there. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be on there. I'm dead ass. Like, I want to be on the cover.
I might want to skip. I feel like the pressure be too much. Because, like, when you on there, then that's when fans be like, all right, he on it. So if you don't, like have a follow-up to after that, I feel like your shit just get, you drop. And they be like, man, you was on the XXL, but your shit whack. I feel like it be killing, like, careers.
I don't even
A lot of
feel
niggas
that
say that, like, Axe said that shit. He was like, yo, that shit like the Madden cover. But then Kendrick was on it.
Yeah. I mean, it could be good, but I feel like it also could be
Schoolboy
bad.
Q was on it. Joey Badass was on it.
Chance
Vic,
was on
Isaiah,
it.
Vic,
Kevin
Isaiah,
Gates.
Kevin Gates. Like
Yeah,
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi the Pro. Like, what about all the other niggas that was on it that they
made it.
took they took off their joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
there's niggas that
Travis
just-
was on it.
Yeah, and there's niggas that just die off that shit.
Yeah, but that's not because of the cover. That's because they was never really
Yeah.
Or the pressure.
working. They weren't working that hard. Like,
They
you
was
got
going.
to
They was
work.
going to fall off regardless.
Yeah, like, and then some of them is just in the wrong situation. Like, Angel Hayes was on it. I seen her live. She's fire. She can, like, when I say she can rap and I say like her songs is dope, she was just in the wrong situation. And so, like, because she was in the wrong situation label wise, didn't work. It wasn't her fault, but I don't think she fell off because she was on the cover of like it was something like Omen or Fate.
No, I don't think that.
I just
I
think
the
that
pressure.
I didn't think it was too much pressure. I heard records like the records that she came out with after the fact, they was dope, but a lot of it is the situations a lot of these people is in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say like Troy Ave was on the cover. Okay, Troy Ave got to the cover because New York forced us to listen to Troy Ave.
When no one wanted to
When
hear that
nobody
shit.
wanted to. Like, nobody wanted to hear Troy Ave. So that's an example of somebody that like he was on the cover and like he ain't do nothing after that.
Make it. No,
Huh?
that's crazy.
Why be in the mirror? I don't know that nigga.
Yeah. Now I know I didn't know Jay Critch, but I at least heard his name and seen it circulate and then know he signed to Rich the Kid. I literally have no clue
I don't know
who
that
this
nigga.
person is.
I don't know that nigga. Who else?
It was like Trippie Redd 6ix9ine.
Trippie Redd. I don't know no Trippie Redd songs.
I don't, but I know who he is.
Yeah, I know he is. I know he beefing with Tekashi. That's it.
Well,
Who isn't?
6ix9ine, you think he's gonna make it? I think obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gonna make
That's
it.
a positive. And then
Yeah, he
NBA,
not gonna be around no more anyway.
NBA YoungBoy.
After that though, young boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So that list is pretty accurate then.
yeah. I think.
Yeah.
But they all can't be on it. I think that's like too many niggas.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be but like 9 or 10.
And then we just gonna have to see these freestyles, which I'm definitely looking forward to.
I'm not.
Definitely not.
The freestyles are the
Definitely
funnest
not.
part
I
about
ain't
the
No
watched
one
freestyles.
cares. No
I ain't
one
watched the
cares.
freestyles in a long time. Like,
Oh no, I watch him every year.
I don't watch them shit.
Ever since that designer one, it's like, man,
Just be
that
bad.
shit-
I really don't know the last year there was like a really
of course.
like even during like Vic, Isaiah, Kevin Gates in them year, I wasn't even like, oh shit, these shit's hard. Like I felt like they all spit mediocre ass verses. Like the only one that seemed like they even tried a little bit was Jared Benton, and that's because that nigga can rap.
And that nigga up
But,
out of here.
yeah, but we don't know where he is. Everybody else didn't try.
That nigga is out of here.
Like Isaiah verse was like the most basic shit I ever heard. And I fuck with Isaiah. But that lets you know that shit don't mean nothing.
damn.
That shit get a few million views on YouTube. And then that be it.
You know what else?
They music decides they fate.
You know what else don't mean nothing?
What?
Taking niggas shit and just not giving them credit, or just what I'm saying, just bossing niggas around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, supposedly Kanye West and Solange had done to my man Philip. Philip, I feel you out there, you know what I'm saying?
Philip, Philip, when you get that money, come sponsor this podcast.
My man's out here, Philip.
Holla at us.
So Philip, I forgot his whole name, but Philip, I just know his first name, Philip. He had a song where Kanye West sampled, and then Solange, I don't know if she sampled from Philip or just sampled from Kanye, but Kanye has a song, Every Day I Am.
Everything I Am off of Graduation.
And then Solange has a song, Fuck the Industry, where you can hear the sample from Philip's song in both of their songs. And he's suing them because he said, hey, I didn't give you guys right to use my song. And now he's suing them for...
You know what? You know what? Who owned the publishing? That's my question.
Probably Philip.
I don't think... I bet you... I can't see Kanye putting a record out and not clearing the sample. He done cleared every other sample.
As much as, I mean, did he? We don't know. I mean, but...
You're right.
But...
You're right.
Kanye samples in just about everything. So...
He wouldn't clear the most obvious fucking sample, though?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe Philip don't own... Maybe he don't own that publishing.
That's the first 5 seconds of the song.
Yeah, soon as the song came on, I said, okay.
That's the first 5. Yo.
They didn't even have to tell me what song it was.
Listen, man.
Yeah, he says alleged copyright infringement.
Listen, man.
Philip.
What's his last name?
His first name is Prince. My bad. I was fucking a hoe. My bad. Prince Philip Mitchell.
Okay, look.
He's sponsoring this podcast.
Prince Philip Mitchell. Okay, cool. Look, Prince, check this out, bro. I hope you own the publishing and whatever else you need to own to have rights to collect money from that song.
Oh, but he says Mitchell is credited as co-writer on both songs.
So if he's credited as co-writer, you know what that mean? You cleared that, homie. You had to have cleared that because that's the only way they could put your credits up there.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's Kanye, bro. I think it's somebody else. I think it's somebody in between Kanye and this cat, Prince Philip.
Maybe that's where somewhere along the lines he didn't get that money.
Look, hey, bro, you got somebody that own your
dealing
publishing
with a bird.
somewhere.
You dealing with a bird, man.
Somebody own your publishing, and you got gypped, my friend.
He said you got gypped.
Because Graduation went 4 times platinum or some shit like that. You got gypped, homie.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let Kanye put that album out without.
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't understand. First of all, Prince, why are you coming out now?
That shit was over a decade ago.
2006 or something like that.
And then you said you want them to put a stop to it being on the radio and being performed.
He said stop performing their
song on the radio.
That's what I'm saying.
He said he wants them to stop performing their respective tracks and pull them from the radio.
Bro, I promise you, I was at a Solange show last summer. She's not performing that record, I promise.
And you do not hear Everything I Am on.
As much as people say we want the old Kanye, he ain't giving that to us. So I know he ain't performing that shit.
He ain't performing that record.
I don't know. I hope Prince gets his money. I don't know. I don't think he is.
You ain't gonna get it from Kanye.
Yeah.
You gonna get it from whoever cleared that shit for Kanye to use it. That's who you gonna get the money from. Cause it ain't Kanye. I promise that shit.
I feel bad for you, bro. That's why you gotta have rights to your own shit.
Yeah.
He probably just didn't get paid, I think. Cause if he's co-writer, then
nigga must be signed to Atlantic.
Yo, and look, when we start shopping deals, bro, I promise Atlantic, if they send anything, that shit going out the window. Bro.
We ain't taking it anyway.
Right out the window.
Just said slide it.
Yeah. Don't even waste your time, Atlantic. Please don't.
Right in the trash. I promise.
Don't sponsor this podcast.
Nothing.
I
promise. Throwing that shit right away.
Niggas say we throwing that shit right away.
We is not taking no deals from Atlantic dirty asses.
Exactly. I'm surprised Nipsey even did that shit. But Nipsey wasn't gonna let y'all finesse him.
Y'all niggas
don't let Nipsey find out y'all finessing him.
Y'all niggas better come with
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all niggas better come with 90% royalties and shit for niggas to sign a deal with Atlantic. And I still ain't gonna do it. I can't sign with Atlantic, man.
It's the principle.
Yeah.
This is the principle. Nah, them niggas are dirty.
Exactly. Fuck around, my producers won't get paid and shit. Nah.
I mean, that could happen to any of the record labels now. That could happen at Def Jam shit.
Yeah, it could, but it's mostly happening at Atlantic. How y'all not? How Metro not getting the money he deserve?
Hey, bro.
Nah, niggas
Like
out
the
here
most
dirty.
popular producer in the game right now.
Much, man.
Nigga, Future should
That's
be
what I'm
shooting.
saying. Metro, you better stop trusting them.
Future should be shooting.
Future should be shooting them niggas. Future, what you doing?
Future not shooting, man. But
Hey, that's probably why he ain't put an album out recently. You know, he probably just, you know,
right now.
He
He
probably just loading up.
He trying to figure out how to shoot niggas at Atlantic.
Nah, he need to shoot Rocco. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
Nah. He signed. Hey, he signed that contract.
Hey, he the one sliding that slave deal.
He ain't even know it.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Now the game is dirty. The game is dirty. Who else is dirty is you know, these politicians, these judges,
These
doing
court
my boy,
clerks.
These court clerks.
Boy, Meek
Out
about to
here
be
playing
Meek
dirty.
gonna be free sooner than we know it. He gonna be
might be
free.
free soon.
He gonna be. See, the thing is, I only want him to come home too soon.
What? You want
Because-
You want that
turd?
fire
I want
music.
that. I want that album.
You want that fire music.
That shit is stupid. But
I want that. I want that. Lord knows that first verse of Lord knows. That's what I want.
that
He ain't
Dreams
been
and
in jail
Nightmares,
long enough. He ain't write that verse yet.
that polo and shell tops.
Yeah, like that's
Traumatized.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's what niggas
So
need.
until you wrote that, with all due respect, stay your ass in jail.
Nah, chill. free Meek. But the court clerk, well, that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Slid him, I think, a note
Nigga kept the note.
and was like, "Hey, pay for my child's tuition,
College tuition.
What in your right? You about to put this nigga behind bars?
They fired it too.
And you gonna say pay
She
for
really
my
can't
child?
pay for that nigga's tuition now.
How disrespectful are you?
She really can't sponsor this podcast either. Damn, you fucked
Is
that
this
up.
gonna help him in his case?
No.
Not at all.
This was my problem with it. All right, check this out. Meek, you kept a note from the court clerk, but you wasn't gonna wear a wire to go talk to the judge. How you snitch on the clerk, but you ain't gonna snitch on the judge?
That is a good question. I guess the street was like, "Hey, I can
Nah.
do this. This ain't that much of snitching." But
I mean, see the thing
Yeah,
in the streets, the only like
You gotta
real
try to
like
defend it.
version of
He about to try to defend it. Go ahead.
nah, like it's different. It's like if you're snitching on the system, the very system that's holding you down in the first
But
place.
look, his excuse for not wearing a wire was that he won't gonna snitch, and then he turned around and snitched on the court clerk. That was his excuse. He said that shit in an interview, in a press release. He said, "I'm not wearing no wire. Like Meek Mill ain't wearing no wire. I ain't snitching." But then he snitched on the
gave
court
up
clerk.
that note.
Yeah,
I guess he thought that was more
It's levels
reasonable
to
than
the
saying
shit.
like, you wear wide and it's like it's a rap. Like you consider a rap for years. I
look,
guess. Now.
ratting is ratting, bro.
Yeah.
That
Now,
is
if you snitching on one of your niggas or somebody in jail to get out of jail, that's different.
I mean, he's snitching on the court clerk to get out of jail.
They
Last time I
trying
checked,
if they
snitching-
trying to finesse
What's the
you.
definition of snitching? What do we? Because last time I checked, I ain't a hood nigga, right? But I know a bunch of hood niggas and a bunch of hood niggas situations. Grew up with a bunch of hood niggas, mad hood niggas in my family. Last time I checked, the definition of snitching was telling on somebody to either get a lesser sentence or not go to jail. That's the definition of snitching as far as I know. If you telling on a court clerk, to either get lesser time or not go to jail. Correct?
That's definitely.
Yeah, but if they gonna try to finesse you,
it's only
I'm
right
just
to
saying.
finesse them
If
back,
they,
right?
yeah, if they gonna try to
That's-
finesse me,
I agree with you, but I'm saying, is that ratting?
no. Now,
Yes, it is.
nah,
He ratting.
Oh, no.
nah, bro.
He ratting.
It's different
Nah,
against
bro.
the man,
Snitching.
yo. It's different against
That's
the man.
snitching.
Nah, it gotta be street related though.
It do.
Hey, look, like I said, y'all niggas hood niggas. Y'all know better than me. I don't know. So all I know is the definition. The way I understood the definition, because I know niggas that have snitched. And the reason
It wasn't on no court clerk.
It wasn't on, no. But the reason they snitched was to get less time. Like, that's all I ever known snitching to be for, to get less time.
I don't know.
Hey, if somebody from within the system fuck up and I can get out,
I'm gonna do that.
You snitching, I got you.
Yeah. It's just like, okay. Like, so
you can snitch.
It's just like,
as long as, hold on, so what's the rule behind this? You can snitch on, you can't snitch on a street nigga,
nah.
but you can snitch on somebody in corporate America or in a government system.
Skippy.
hey, fuck them
Damn,
niggas.
Skippy.
So let me ask you this.
Nah.
Let me ask you this because
Oh no,
both
no,
no.
because I'm snitching on everybody.
Yeah.
I ain't a hood nigga.
So
I don't care who it is. A nigga in the street, a nigga in the gut. I'm snitching on everybody. I'm not. If I ain't do that shit, I ain't do that shit. I'm snitching on everybody. So I'm not. I don't count because I ain't a hood nigga. I'm not in the street. I don't want to be a street nigga. I'm snitching.
I'm just saying. So
I'm telling.
Like, let me give you I'm
gonna tell.
another example. It like it may or may like I don't know how much of it.
I'm gonna tell.
Obviously, it's like a lot of The Wire was true, but we don't necessarily know like if every part was true and like which parts were false or not. But remember in The Wire when Avon goes to jail and he lessens his sentence because he gets the officer locked up, the CO locked up.
Yeah, that's snitching. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see how you felt about it because we talk about The Wire all the time.
That's
and
snitching.
You've never once, or no one in the show has ever once been like, man, that nigga Avon snitch. Niggas knew he did it. And that nigga was a man.
Still snitching.
Hey, man. I don't know. I just feel like he killed two birds with one stone.
Cause just like Omar snitch.
Oh yeah, Omar snitched, but Omar didn't give a fuck. That was different. That was personal.
You know what it is? You know what? I think because in both cases, it involved somebody that was not in the street.
I mean, but if that's the case, Marlo and them snitch when they falsely got Omar locked up. When they made Andre snitch, and he didn't even do the shit. When Chris ran in the store and shot the lady.
And then say Omar, yeah, that was he snitched.
Yeah,
He snitched.
All
that shit snitching.
I don't know.
I feel like this. If you claim to be gangster, hood, whatever, and you claim to follow a code,
he supposed to just do his time.
You supposed to do your time. You ain't supposed to snitch on nobody.
Not if he getting like fucked over though.
If they trying to bribe me, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
What I'm saying, I agree with y'all.
Oh yeah.
I agree with y'all. What I'm saying is, don't say that you following that code then, because you not. If you snitching on niggas,
it's not on.
If
niggas,
you saying
though,
I'm not gonna
like,
tell, I'm not gonna rat, woo de woo de woo, and then you snitch on niggas, you done went against what the fuck you said. You snitching.
Yeah, but that's a street code.
He got. It's like a
I understand. What I'm saying is,
it's like I see both sides of
Yeah.
it, but it's for me, it's like it's a street code.
look, if you whatever you got to do to get less time, I'm saying do it. But I'm also saying don't portray this image like you not gonna rat and you not gonna snitch. When you gonna rat and you gonna snitch, as long as it's a positive for you, like that's just the real. That's my whole problem with it, is that a lot of times niggas say I'm not gonna rat, I'm not gonna snitch, and then soon as they get locked up, they go to ratting and snitching.
I'm just saying. Well, my thing is
on
like
everybody, on niggas in the system, on whoever,
Like,
they just go to just ratting.
I'm just saying, the
everybody
system
did something.
the system is dirty and corrupt, and it's put
Like
in
the
place
street.
for them to always
Just like the street.
Yeah, but it's like they're like the place that they're at is like they always have one up on you. The system wants you, they gonna get you. So if I can get one up on the system and get the fuck out of there,
going for it.
I'm out of there.
You snitching.
It's not snitching. I'm out of there.
But this ain't gonna help him at all.
If they breaking the law,
That ain't
Not gonna
help
help him.
No.
yeah, it might not. But
ain't
if they breaking the law, and trying to bribe me.
Get the judge up out of there. If he wants, if he want to be helped, he gotta get the judge up out of there.
Yeah, he ain't need to say nothing about the clerk.
Judge gotta go. He should have put that wire on. Under what you saying? Under what he's saying, my man should have put the wire on, bruh. I'd have put that wire right on, bruh.
I don't know, but it's something about a wire,
that's
like
that's gonna get the streets a whole new.
About the semantics, dog.
That's gonna get the streets a whole new perspective on you, though.
Y'all niggas worried about the semantics.
They're like, you wearing a wire?
A statement is a statement, nigga. Y'all worried about the semantics.
They gonna like, you got out with a wire, though?
After semantics, dog. After semantics. Having a wire ain't
niggas
no
can't
different.
trust you though. Niggas can't
wire,
trust you after wearing a wire. Bro.
Having a wire ain't no different than taking a note.
You can't come back home and be like,
making a statement. A statement.
I don't know.
It's a statement. A statement is a statement.
You can't come back home after wearing a wire. Like that's some other shit.
That's BS.
Cause everywhere you go, niggas, I'm like, man, he probably wearing a wire right now.
What?
Well.
Nah, nigga.
I guess that's the perfect segue into Troy Ave, right?
Yeah, the Troy Ave continuing the court shit.
Now this is clear cut.
Cause he was in some hood shit, some street shit, and now he's speaking on it.
That song hard.
Now the song he dropped is fire.
That song fire.
I didn't listen to it.
That song fire.
Ever since he been claiming this new Pac shit. Well, let's get this clear. I don't listen to Troy Ave, period. But ever since he started claiming this new Pac shit, like, I don't know what part of his, like, I don't know what them bullets did to him that he can feel like he can compare himself to Tupac. I'm really not listening to him. I didn't even know he dropped a new song, to be honest. But if I did know, I wouldn't have listened to it. In preparation.
And you know I don't like Troy Ave.
In preparation for this podcast, I still didn't listen to it.
That song was hot.
That is hot.
That song was hot.
But he about to be out here testifying against Taxstone.
That's what he said in the joint. He said, middle finger from the stand is me and you.
And he about to testify, supposedly. That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you like this, bro.
I'm not shocked, though.
I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Troy Ave, man. It was nice knowing you, bro.
Yeah, as I say, is that a smart move, though? Like, because
niggas already...
Twice.
Already can be touched.
Twice. They had attempts on your life.
Know they can touch you. Troy Ave, you better get your ass in the women's protection program.
That's a fact. If North Dakota. He might not even get out the courtroom. That nigga that day.
Move to Wisconsin.
He better go somewhere.
Change your name to Ave Troy and move to Wisconsin.
They try to get you twice, and you're gonna go and testify. That's
that nigga name not even Troy. So.
Oh yeah, that nigga name Roland.
Troy.
Yeah, his name Roland.
He got his name from
Roland Collins.
He had his name from the street.
Yeah, the street
in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Isn't that the front? Nah, that's the other one. Tremont. Never mind. But then, yeah, I feel him. I guess I feel him. Kind of. Nah. I'm lying.
You lying.
I'm lying.
If it's you, is you snitching?
I don't know what he need to. He don't need to testify. What he need to testify for?
Is you snitching?
Nah. What do I need to testify for?
Snitching.
Wait for what though?
I'm snitching.
I think it's pretty clear, like, the Taxstone situation.
Yeah.
I don't think he really need to get up there and talk
But I don't
about
think
it.
you would have put yourself in that situation.
Hell no.
So,
look, it's like this. If I get the gun from him, I ain't running after him and shooting. That's stupid. It just is. It's stupid.
I guess he wanted revenge. He
That's
caught that leg shot and was like, nah.
That's retarded. Because what you've done now is you've put 100. How many other people would? What's capacity at Irvin? 2,000?
I don't know.
Irvin capacity 2,000. You've put over 2,000 people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah, I think he hit somebody, a girl.
He hit somebody under them too.
He hit a girl too, I believe.
You've put
He tried to shot at.
Shoot at yeah. You've put over 2,000 people's lives in jeopardy because you don't know. Like bullets ain't got no names. That's stupid.
And niggas ain't got no aim.
Yeah, niggas ain't got no aim. Yeah, like and then you can't
funny.
even walk. You got a bullet in your leg. Yeah,
that shit video was funny.
You got a bullet in your leg. You can't even walk. Like that's stupid. Like you got to use your better judgment. And then the thing about it is understand this: Troy Ave ain't got no rap career. It's a dub because Troy Ave cannot get booked when he on camera shooting at niggas at a performance venue.
That's a fact.
You think niggas is booking Troy Ave?
Hell no.
When he on camera like this, nigga?
Hell no.
Nah, bro.
You can rap about it all day, but when they can see you doing
when they can see
at an actual venue,
shooting niggas,
It's quiet.
They don't want you in their venue. You ain't opening up for nobody.
No.
You ain't doing no show by yourself.
No.
The only way in hell you can possibly do a show.
Holograms. Hologram performance.
You got to do shows like we do them shits, nigga. And you got to get somebody else to book it.
Hell yeah.
And you just so got to be happening to be performing there that day.
And then what is this gonna do? Do you think anybody gonna work with him?
Don't nobody work with him now.
Nobody. I'm just saying for future. You know?
Bro, the niggas in his clique don't even work with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and the last people that I know work with him, that nigga stole the song.
Look, bro.
I ain't gonna say he stole it, but no, he stole it. Okay, he stole it.
That's the what's the name of
the Manolo Rose?
Manolo Rose joint.
Manolo Rose, yeah.
You ain't really pimping it. Yeah, I know that song is hot.
Hey, bro exhausted all his options.
High 97 don't even be talking about this nigga like that no more.
Bro exhausted all his options.
I guess he like, fuck it.
He exhausted all his options.
Let me just go testify.
It's GG.
It's quiet for him.
It's over.
Career over.
Yeah.
Damn.
His career was already over. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, it's over.
So he out there with my son, Stephon Marbury.
Nah, because at least Stephon Marbury.
Nah, because that nigga got a
Marbury is respected somewhere.
I said Stephon Marbury.
Stephon Marbury is a Jordan of China. So.
Yeah, bro. That nigga got a statue.
My son finally retired.
Bro, how long that nigga been playing?
Well, since the 90s,
the
right?
NBA.
96?
Something like that.
He left the NBA in 96?
No, he got in the NBA in 96.
Wait, he
I
left
think
like 03 or something?
Yeah, he left in the early 2000s.
Yeah, now granted, what, Kobe came in, 97?
No, Kobe came in 96.
It was the same draft?
I think so. Or maybe he was the one after.
I'll do my Googles.
But he finally
It's
retired.
20 years.
Yeah.
He been playing for 20 years.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think he should get his jersey retired in the Knicks.
It's not gonna happen.
Tripping.
On some just like,
No.
for what he did. Not for what he did in America.
What did he do?
What he did in China.
I was about to say.
Like
What did he do?
He made moves, man. He was like on the LeVar Ball shit before LeVar Ball shit. Like,
Stop it.
Was he?
Stop it.
If he'd have just had the Facebook and all that back then,
Stop it.
he'd be big right now.
Stop it.
He need to get his jersey retired.
And
They had MySpace back then.
No, I mean, we can't say what did he do in the NBA when I'm sitting here looking and he averaged 19 and 7.6 assists for his career. So we can't say he didn't do shit. He was a hell of a player.
He was balling.
Yeah, he
in
did
the
come in
Knicks.
96.
Yeah, he was.
His last year in the NBA was 31.
31?
So he had he came in at
so
19. He was 31. He left it in 09.
He going to the Hall of Fame?
No,
You don't think so?
no,
Why not?
Naismith Hall of Fame. He not going.
no.
Why not?
You bullshit.
He said you bullshit. Why you think he should go?
Because it's the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame.
Oh, then yeah, he going. I'm tripping.
He said I'm tripping.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going.
I mean, not unless they
Hands down.
give him that TO treatment.
They might, because he is the TO of the NBA, low key.
He was a
No,
hard-
that's probably Latrell Sprewell.
He was a hard head.
Okay,
They
no,
was
Latrell
like
Sprewell
right
was
there.
Latrell
They was like
Sprewell-
right
no, Latrell
there.
Sprewell was worse than T.O. I'm sorry. Latrell Sprewell choked out a coach.
Yo, Latrell.
Choked out a coach?
Yeah, he did. Latrell Sprewell fucked his whole career up.
Yep.
Trashed it.
God
Yep.
damn.
He was nice.
He fucked it up everywhere he went.
He was nice.
New York, Minnesota, Golden State.
You know who the new Latrell Sprewell kind of is? He kind of calmed down though.
Ooh.
Don't say it.
feel like I know
Lance
about-
Stevenson.
Oh, no.
Who was you thinking?
Nah. I thought you were about to say like Draymond or some shit.
Nah.
I was gonna say don't do Draymond. I was gonna say don't do Draymond like that.
Cousins or some shit.
Nah.
Nah.
Lance
Wow.
Stevenson.
Nah.
I think Lance
but
Stevenson
Nah,
knew
nah,
Latrell.
nah.
Cousins wild.
Nah, because Lance Stevenson ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
He irritate
What he do?
other players.
Blowing in niggas' heads.
He's
So
irritating
what?
on
You
the
think
court.
he more
Lance Stevenson, like
he more Kevin Garnett?
Lance Stevenson on the court is like Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller? Hell no. Because Reggie Miller can back that shit up.
So could Lance Stevenson for a
Let Lance
point in time.
get one possession.
He was
man.
like a
That
walking
work,
triple
you
double.
said.
Lance Stevenson can back it up
Before
for
that
6
team
months.
before that team blew up in Indiana, like
He getting
nah,
that
but I
born
mean
ready
as far
mode.
as like irritating people on the court, like that's the person I think of. Like
So what? DeMarcus Cousins then is T.O. I mean is Latrell Sprewell.
That nigga just rough.
He closer.
He's just rough.
He closer. But I mean, I don't think nobody is really Latrell because ain't nobody out here putting their hands on coaches. Like
Marcus Cousins might one day.
Nah.
That nigga should have he should have put his hands on Vlade Divac punk ass.
Nah, he Nah, because I mean he didn't calm down. Like he done definitely matured.
Should have put his hands on Vlade.
I don't think like
Vlade,
I think
you
the
got
worst
an ass whooping.
I think the worst of DeMarcus Cousins is behind him for the most part. And it's just unfortunate because I really feel like had they traded for another wing, like he'd have really got to experience his first playoff.
And not what they did. They traded for Mirotic.
Nah, he's a power forward.
I thought he was a small. Really?
Nah.
He just be shooting.
He's 6'10" and slow. Yeah,
that nigga just be shooting.
He can shoot. Now they can play him for a couple minutes at small forward amongst AD and Boogie and run a big lineup, but it wouldn't be for
that nigga just be shooting.
It wouldn't be for too many. Which is unfortunate because AD doesn't want to go back to playing center, but he gonna have to because they tried to get Greg Monroe and he in Boston now. So
that's a fact.
But yeah, like I can't really say no one's the new Latrell Sprewell. Like Latrell Sprewell is Latrell Sprewell, but I mean, back to Marbury, like he had a hell of an NBA career.
He should get his Knicks jersey.
I mean,
he's not getting no jersey
because
retired.
the thing is when we talk
so
about like
gas.
point guards like from that time,
John Starks.
like if we remember like
hell no.
If we remember like Baron Davis was that nigga in the league. He was in the league. But when we look back, he averaged 16 and 7. We talking about Marbury averaged 19
retired,
and 7.
Nigga.
So
Marbury, a Nick legend.
No, okay. You know who's the new Latrell Sprewell?
Who?
Gilbert Arenas.
Not the new. He was the last Latrell Sprewell.
Yeah. He was the last Latrell Sprewell.
Nah,
we ain't seen a Gilbert Arenas since.
That's the truth.
Okay, no. Who was it? Sebastian Telfair? I think they just got caught with like
nigga LeVar Ball is the new Latrell. LeVar Ball is serving as Latrell Sprewell for his son.
Yeah, nah. Sebastian Telfair, okay, but no, Sebastian Telfair got caught like guns and drugs and shit, so that's different. It's raps upon raps.
He up out of it, and I don't even know how he was. Him, DJ Augustine, all of them like random ass role players that made it in the league
DJ
forever.
Augustine still playing though.
yeah, but I'm saying all of them random role players. Raymond Felton.
So that whole North Carolina team was supposed to be the shit. And all them niggas.
Them niggas was a bunch of Duke players, nigga. Them niggas was a bunch of niggas from Duke. No, that's how they panned out. No, I know they went to North Carolina, but that's how they panned out, as a bunch of niggas from Duke, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
They look like everybody Grant Hill played with.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, Marbury make the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Now he going to the Hall of Fame, hands down, for just what he's done in the game.
Yeah.
But he ain't getting no jerseys retired. They get the fuck out of here. They ain't retiring nothing.
They not retiring his Knicks jersey.
Not retiring.
I mean, that's where he spent the bulk of his career, but those weren't his best years. He was actually and when he first got to the Knicks, he did good like for 2 years. Then he went on a decline.
Who drafted him? Vancouver or somebody?
Minnesota.
Yeah, they was Vancouver at the time.
He need to come back. After he retired, I think he need to come back and be an analyst. ESPN, TNT, one of them shits.
I don't want to hear that nigga talk. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Eligible. He knows
like, I don't
shit.
think no one
to go overseas and last that long and become an icon.
He know how to bust niggas' ass.
You know how many people are still
That's
playing overseas right now?
Yeah,
nigga, Maya Moore go overseas every year.
Who got a statue in overseas?
Maya Moore might have one the way she going.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, she got 7 rings.
Maya,
she been in the league 5 years, 6 years.
6 years.
She been in the league 6 years. She got 7 rings.
In the WNBA.
She got 3 overseas and 4 here, nigga.
Marbury need to come back. Be a head coach and shit. For the Knicks.
Okay.
Fuck. No.
You just trying to save the Knicks any way you can. Dog, it's over for the Knicks.
Coach.
It's GG for the Knicks, baby.
I hate the Knicks.
Who your team, nigga? Who your team?
I don't really have a team. I like the Minnesota team.
Your team, the Knicks.
My favorite player was
That's what he meant.
Nah. Never liked the Knicks.
He said, I like the Knicks. My favorite player was Smush Parker, though.
Hell nah. My favorite player was Deron Williams.
Yo, who did Smush Parker play for?
The Lakers.
Other than the Lakers. That's what I was saying. Did he play on another team?
Hey, Smush Parker, who did you play? Okay, you don't know. Never mind. I don't even know why I asked
what
you.
else, man? What else we got, man?
That was it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Was it?
That's
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, we cool about that shit.
Sure.
Ain't really no. Oh yeah, the last thing. Being at his Black History Month.
Oh yeah.
What was y'all dream jobs growing up? Mine's off the rip was a pediatrician, but that shit is.
You look like a pediatrician ass nigga.
You look like you want to take care of kids, nigga.
Pause, nigga, chill. Pause.
I ain't even mean that shit, bro.
Wildin'.
Nigga said you a Takashi ass.
Oh my god, bro. Y'all niggas took that shit, laughed.
Nah, I had no intentions like that. I just want to be a pediatrician. It just sounded cool.
No, I want to be a ball player. I'm sorry.
That's what you wanted to be?
Nigga, I was trying to be the next Iverson, nigga.
It depend on what we talk, like when, because like
I guess like middle school. Like, you know, that's when they used to start asking
I
that
wanted
shit.
to be a rapper.
Since middle school?
In middle school, I was still trying to. In middle school, I was still trying to be Iverson.
I don't
gonna lie to you.
You know what? I wanted to be a politician. Yeah.
Politician.
But I was rapping though.
You gonna be a rapping politician?
I was
Hey,
rapping,
it's possible. You know,
it's
a battle rapper from St. Louis. He's a politician now.
I mean,
And he got tattoos on his face and all that shit.
I mean, nigga, we got a reality TV star as the president. So
True.
That's true.
That wasn't so far fetched. Back then, that might have been far fetched.
yeah, I was rapping, but
That lets you know that when your teachers told you could be anything you want to be, they weren't lying.
hell no. Like I wanted to be a politician up until like freshman year in high school.
Freshman year in high school? Damn.
Yeah,
From like 11 to like 14, that was my thing. And then I was like, nah. I was like, nah.
Nah, see, I always, like I said,
these bars.
always wanted to be Iverson. Like, always. And, like, granted, never. Now, I'm not going to lie, at one point I felt like I was close, right?
That was close.
But, you know, I was young. I was naive.
Nigga did one crossover.
And, you know,
I was like, yes.
Nah, see, what happened was I used to watch, like, I say up until high school, up until, like, junior year of high school.
Nigga was a hoop mixtape junkie.
I was. And, like, but not more importantly, I would play 2K, and like I remember when they first put like the Jamal Crawford animation on there, like for his layup, the shake and bake shit. I was like, oh shit, and I cut the game off, and I would go play basketball immediately, and I was like, I'm not coming back home until I learn this. 5 minutes into it, I learned it, and I was like, all right, I'm the shit. Like I can't wait because I went by myself, so I was like, I can't wait. I cannot wait. This weekend, I'm gonna go play with my homeboys and shit. Oh, I'm shaking, baking everything,
Every
nigga.
Play, I'm hitting them with that shit.
Everything. But
Every
you know,
play, I'm hitting them with that carry.
I fell a little. It's not a carry.
That's a carry.
It's not a how.
All right, go
how?
Hop stepping with the ball.
It's not
hop stepping with the ball, holding it behind the back.
How's it a carry if he never dribbles again?
All right, that's a carry. Go ahead.
So
you never dribble again. You take like 2 hops.
There's no, that's not how it works. There's a hop with a simultaneous bounce. See, y'all don't know how to do it. That's a problem. That's a problem. You trying to take care of kids, and you believe them when they said we could be doctors and lawyers and presidents and shit. See, that was y'all problem. I was trying to be Iverson. Now, I knew Jordan was I knew Jordan was hands down the best basketball player ever, but in my mind, I knew Iverson had the bitches.
You don't think Jordan had women on him?
Not like Iverson, nigga.
Now, nigga.
I mean, but what Iverson is like, he had the break. Like Iverson had the flash to him.
Michael Jordan.
You see the way that nigga dressed? No, I don't think he had bitches.
Michael Jordan is the most famous person in the world right now.
Yeah, but as far as
you think he
in the world, no. Okay, come on now. You think Michael Jordan is the most famous person in the world?
That's a household name.
Who's more famous than Michael Jordan?
A lot of people, nigga.
Name them.
Trump might be more famous than this nigga right now for all the wrong reasons, but
I think Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, dog.
No.
That 23,
Hell
that jump,
no.
man.
Who else? You said a lot of people. You ain't
in the world.
A lot of people.
I mean, because it's all like public opinion at this point.
Name some more people, nigga. Name some more people.
Hey, I mean, you think everybody out there know that Jordan is responsible for Jordan?
Yes.
You think it's not people out there that just wearing them shits and ain't got a clue? Bro. All the Mexicans wearing Team Jordan. And you think the motherfuckers know who Michael Jordan is?
Them niggas know who this is.
No, they don't, because the nigga on their shoes don't even be doing that, nigga.
The nigga on their shoes be finger rolling.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, don't be wrong.
Drexler and shit.
Michael Jordan is a really popular person. I'm just saying, as far as...
He's the most famous person in the world.
As far
Michael
as...
Jackson is dead, right? Prince dead, right? Muhammad Ali dead. So who left?
I'm saying
nobody. Them would be the only people I could say. I could honestly say that are more famous than Michael Jordan, nigga. They're the only people I can say that shit for.
I can't just concrete, but like Jordan is the most.
Who else is more famous than Michael Jeffrey Jordan, bruh?
All I'm saying is, I'm going back to the point. All I'm saying is no one did more, like, for the culture and basketball than Iverson.
All right, nigga. This nigga.
The way people dress coming to the games, the braids. How many people would?
And I'm from Virginia.
How many people had the hoop earring in?
I don't remember, nigga.
None. Who was like, I'm gonna go bald because Jordan was bald, nigga?
Listen.
How many people you know had them Iverson braids though?
Listen.
Iverson had the culture on lock, nigga.
Listen. Without Jordan, ain't no Iverson.
You right.
Without Jordan, ain't no changing up the culture, because even though niggas might not have had the hoop earring in, niggas was wearing earrings and they was dressing up coming to games the way Jordan.
Wasn't nobody dressing the way Jordan was. Jordan shouldn't dress the way Jordan do.
Jordan didn't always dress like that. Jordan used to be a little more stylish than he is now.
I'm pretty sure he used to be a lot more stylish.
But like, I think he had more. I think he had a stylist at the time though. But like,
all that money he got, he ain't got one now.
Probably not. But like,
we went South Pole jeans and cowboy boots.
Yeah, that nigga was crazy. But like Jordan, like dog, like
sponsor this podcast though,
please. But like Jordan, like he did way more for the culture, bro. Like Iverson did a lot for the culture, bro. Like, but you got to remember this. Like, I'm from Virginia, and so we weren't wearing braids in our hair just because of Iverson. We was wearing braids in our hair because of Iverson, because of Pusha,
Mario.
Mario.
I was about to say, I'm from Baltimore. Why nobody wearing braids because of Mario, nigga?
What are you talking about? We was wearing braids in our hair because of Pusha, because of Iverson, because of Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? Timberland had him at one point. Like, we was doing, like, our culture was following the music, sports, everything. And so, like, nigga, everybody in Virginia had braids. Everybody in Carolina had braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that was just what it was. Like, that was the culture at the time. I don't think that, I'm not going to attribute that solely to Iverson. I'm just going to attribute that to just them Tidewater niggas had that shit on lock at the time. Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads, Hampton, Norfolk niggas had it on lock at the time. That's what I attribute it to, because all of them niggas from the same area. All them niggas went to school in the same little district or whatever, in the same like part of Virginia. So like, I ain't gonna give them that. I'm also not gonna give them like how people dress to the games, because once again, that was hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give them that either, and I can't give them the shoes because Jordan started it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no.
You know, I give Jordan the shoes.
There is no Iverson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it ain't no Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, they're just not. Like, I can't look, bro. Iverson that nigga, and I remember like only watching the Sixers because of Iverson.
As did everybody.
Going to Sixers.
That's a big fact.
The first basketball game I ever went to was a Sixers game in the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina.
First jersey I had was the Iverson jersey.
Yeah, like,
that's the first jersey I ever had.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this. That nigga ain't Michael Jordan. It's just simple as that. He just not, bro. Like,
he ain't. But at that time, like as a kid,
he felt like
as a kid, you like, for us, like our generation, Iverson was our Jordan.
That was our Michael Jordan.
And that's the point I'm trying to get at.
Nah, it definitely was.
At that point, Michael Jordan was.
Michael Jordan retired.
Michael Jordan. When I really started paying attention and shit, Michael Jordan was like on the verge of being on the Wizards and shit. Like I wasn't trying to be Jordan, nigga. Like I said, Iverson had
trying to do fadeaway jumpers. Nigga?
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to drop niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
Drop niggas in the court. Nah, he was our Jordan, bro. Like at the time, I don't think that was a more because won't know Kobe at the time. Let's just put that out there. Like nigga, Kobe.
Yeah, when Kobe had the
won't
Bush.
know Kobe until 06, 07 sometime. Like there was no Kobe until like late 2000s.
Tim Duncan was more popping than Kobe.
Nigga. Like
then Shaq was
won't
definitely.
know Kobe,
This is why
nigga.
we think Shaq carried Kobe.
Like niggas overstate that. Like there was like when I say like until Shaq left, won't know Kobe, nigga. So it won't know Kobe.
And
till
Kobe,
like 05.
don't get it twisted. Kobe was balling.
He was balling, but nigga, Kobe was pipping.
Kobe wasn't even pipping back then. I'm sorry. And Kobe was balling, but Kobe was not pipping.
Kobe was pipping. Check his numbers.
I mean, when you check the numbers, he was pipping.
Kobe was pipping at the time.
But what I'm saying is, hey man, niggas was wearing Pippins back then. Wasn't nobody wearing Kobe's. When Kobe was quote unquote pipping.
Yeah, don't want nobody wearing them Adidas.
When he came out with them UFO looking shits.
Niggas wore them Nikes though.
Them shits was trash.
Won't nobody wear them Adidas.
I said was like
Nikes.
past tense. Them shits still trash.
Niggas ain't wear them Adidas, but they wore them Nikes.
Yeah. But at this point, Kobe was Kobe. But at the same time, do you think that during the time that Kobe released all these Nikes he released, do you think that if they was Adidas that he still would have had an impact? I don't think he would have as big of an impact.
Yes.
But niggas still would have bought him because Kobe was that nigga.
They still would have had that impact because Iverson had an impact with Reeboks, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Other than Iverson's, niggas was not wearing no Reeboks in the early 2000s.
Yeah, like niggas ain't start wearing kamikazes and Shaq Gnosis till they came back out.
Until Hypebeast was out here going crazy. Hypebeast was out here like, oh, these is the you
Rick
know
Ross
what I'm saying?
had them shits on.
Yeah, I was about to say. Till Rick Ross told us he died over them Reeboks. You know,
Ross a fool, nigga. I ain't dying over no Jordans, nigga. You know I ain't gonna die over no Reeboks.
that's what I'm saying. I'm die over these Antas real quick. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, no.
I'm dying over these Starbursts.
Listen, man, as always, bro, follow us on everything at 4 Just Hip Hop. You got any topic suggestions? Hit us in the DM, hit us in the comments, hit us on the email, 4justhip-hop@gmail.com. And you know, if you want to sponsor this podcast, let us know, bro. We need some sponsors because we need to get about this. We need to get about my kitchen for real. We need to get about my kitchen.
He's really in the kitchen.
And we need to get to a studio so we can continue to make quality content for you guys. This has been another episode of Just Hip Hop, and we are out.